right. It is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, Marshal, Manlove, and Delaware Sports. This being the Delaware Sports edition of my sports reports. That's the main website there, my sports reports. And then DelawareSports.com is where the Delaware sports stuff goes. Yeah. And I'm hoping this is just one take for me here today, because anytime the power goes out, and it went out again for the second time in 3 days, all the settings get changed. Let's press forward and see if indeed this is working. First of all, this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. Find out all the details, lots of highlights and pictures, stuff like that, at MarshallManlove.com. So while we don't name an athlete of the week here, because I'm not into clickbait, try to get everybody to vote for their favorite person. I mean, it works. Sites get to have their names shared and all that kind of stuff. I don't really like that so much. Let's just celebrate who some of the schools have been honoring around the state. And Cole Soto was named the Maroon and Gold Athlete of the Week for St. Elizabeth's. He has averaged 36 yards per kickoff and has made 10 of 13 extra point tries. He's a converted wide receiver, and he's managed the explosive Viking offense as the starting quarterback and has thrown 4 touchdown passes with a 90% completion rate. That's pretty outstanding for sure. The Smyrna Eagles football program honoring Ymir Knight, who scored 20 points in the Eagles' 22-0 win over Sussex Central on Friday. The senior ran for 2 touchdowns, caught a touchdown, and scored a 2-point conversion in a key Class 3A game. Delmar High football player Jalen Johnson ran for 173 yards and 3 touchdowns on 16 carries in the Wildcats' 41-14 victory over Woodbridge on Friday night. Not sure why his fellow teammate is trying to choke him right there. I mean, he just scored a touchdown for him. Don't choke the dude. The Marva Christian volleyball player and softball Elena Milloway collected a total of 26 kills, 7 aces, and 16 digs as the Royals won 2 more matches last week. She's a beach volleyball player. She's good. The University of Delaware volleyball senior outside hitter Lonnie Mason was recognized as the Colonial Athletic Association Offensive Player of the Week for matches played the week ending October 2nd. In Delaware's lone match of the week, she swung at a rate of 32% to set career highs of 38 kills and 24 digs, including posting her 6th double-double of the season in a 5-set victory at Charleston. Her 38-kill performance is a new program record, surpassing her own record of 35 kills that she set just 2 weeks ago against Northeastern. That's Lonnie Mason. And also from the University of Delaware, Katie Hackley from the soccer team was the CAA Offensive Player of the Week. She scored 2 goals and added an assist for the Blue Hens. Drew Brady from the Slim Chance Bulldog baseball program out of Georgetown is committed to play baseball for Delaware State University. And if you have an announcement of a college commitment, whether verbal or written, you can send them to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Any athlete you want to honor in some way, just send the name, the picture, your program, and what the accomplishment was. We'll talk about it here, because that's what we do. Talk about athletes. In volleyball action yesterday, in a match I saw and refereed, this growing local rivalry between Odessa and MOT Charter, the Mustangs in straight sets, 3-0 over the Odessa Ducks. Adriana Alvarez had 27 assists to guide her team to victory. MOT Charter, I believe, is now 5-3. The Ducks are 4-3. Cody Zylkowski is the head coach over at MOT Charter and has been for a few years, doing a great job, as is Jennifer Engels at Odessa. Now, the Ducks are only in their third year, so there's no seniors on the team at all. Paige Pikowski is their junior setter and captain for Odessa. And I did not see them last year at all. I saw them 2 years ago, both teams. Big improvement for both schools. Credit to their coaches and those who have been sticking it out with the program. In a 5-set match, it was Middletown over Caesar Rodney 3-2, and I believe that third set, the deciding set, was 18-16. The Riders are good. They just dropped their second in a row. They're 5-3. Middletown is 6-2 right now. Wilmington Christian 3-2 winners over Dickinson. Odyssey Charter beats Providence Christian Academy out of Maryland 3-0. It was Laurel 3-2 winners over the Gunston School of Maryland. Concord and Mount Pleasant in the Brandywine District rivalry matchup there went to a deciding set. The Raiders 3-2 winners. St. Mark's 3-0 winners over Delaware Military Academy. It was the return of Nikki Kinnear as the new head coach of Delaware Military to St. Mark's School, for which she played and was an Athlete of the Year, Gatorade Player Athlete of the Year when she was there. Both teams went into that contest 7-0. Spartans remain undefeated. They have 2 more contests against undefeated schools at this time of the year already, midway through the season. They have to play Smyrna and Newark Charter, both undefeated so far. Tower Hill School wins their independent school rivalry matchup against Wilmington Friends 3-0, and Newark 3-1 winners over Glasgow. So there's a look at the remaining undefeated teams in Delaware for volleyball. St. Mark's Christiana 7-0. Tower Hill still undefeated, and as mentioned, Newark Charter. In field hockey, just 3 games yesterday. Lots of water out there, so lots of cancellations. It was Delaware Military 2-1 winners over Appoquinimink. Padua Academy 3-1 over Charter, and Newark Charter beats St. Mark's 3-0. In Division 1 in field hockey, only 1 remaining undefeated team. That's Cape Henlopen, and 4 in Division 2, including the dynasty that is Delmar. Archmere 7-0, Tatnall 7-0, and Delaware Military 6-0. Few games on the soccer pitch. St. Mark's 9-1 winners over Glasgow. It was Odessa 3-0 over Wilmington Christian. St. George's 4-2 over Conrad. Archmere 3-1 winners over Concord, and it was Delaware Military 8-0 winners over Hodson. If there are any significant statistical achievements, like 3 goals or something, they either did not happen or they weren't reported yesterday. Undefeated teams remaining in boys soccer, just Delcastle in Division 1. Salesianum, of course, they have 1 loss. It was to Appoquinimink, who has 2 losses. They are both in Division 1, and Sally's has just been playing a whole bunch of out-of-state teams and strengthening their program. And testimony to Appoquinimink for beating them. In Division 2, it's St. Mark's, Caravel, Indian River, and St. Andrews. And St. Mark's and Caravel look completely dominant. Indian River does too. They had a big win against Caesar Rodney. Caravel and St. Mark's and Indian River do not play each other. I know St. Mark's and Caravel don't. So we'll see how that shakes out. Might have a couple undefeated teams heading into the playoffs. Undefeated teams in football in our 27 divisions that we have. In Class 1A, District 1, Charter and St. Elizabeth both 4-0. 1 in Class 1A, that's Laurel, they're 4-0. Odessa has an out-of-district class loss. Can you tell I don't like that whole concept of classes and districts? I guess they like it. It's up to them. They can do what they want. Nobody cares about what I say anyway. Class 2A, St. Mark's 5-0. Big game against St. Mark's and Delaware Military there within the Class 2A District 1 class. district. Can we just have like district or class? Really, it's dumb. Howard and Wilmington Friends, both undefeated. They're going to have to play each other. Both winners over Archmere, the defending state champions, and one undefeated team in Class 2A, District 3. It's Caravel, and there are none in Class 3A, the big schools. All 11 of them have at least one loss. So who are we going to focus on here as we close out the show? Am I going to close out the show? Do I have some other opinions to express here? Should I? No one cares about my opinions. That's why I don't really express them. Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. Special thanks go out to Jazzercise in Middletown. One of the proprietors there runs a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes, and they are kind enough to post up links to these videos that I produce. And if you are looking to buy or sell a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, I can help you out. And you'll need more help now because the interest rates have risen and putting some downward pressure on prices, and also make it a little more difficult for buyers to qualify for homes that were priced much higher even just 6 to 9 months ago. So find out about some potential solutions to those challenges and reach out to me through my website there, marshalmanlove.foxsearch.com, or reach me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I answer all of them. Any one of the 7 or 8 email addresses I have, they all get funneled into one place. So however you want to reach me, if you want to reach me. Nobody really wants to reach me, though. So I basically just talk to myself on this thing, and my wife, Donnie M., and Joe V., and Tommy K., and W. from time to time. Let's see, who else? I think that's it. I appreciate their support. It's good to have friends and a loving wife like I have with Mrs. Manlove, Donnie M. She does not like that I call her Donnie M on these videos. That's why I do it, because just to see the little look of frustration on her face. I love you, Donnie M. I truly do. You're the most wonderful person in the world. You are. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from the home studio, Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove, and now it is time for second breakfast. Yeah, have a great day.